friends, welcome to the walleye capital of the planet, Port Clinton, Ohio. I'm pretty close to Sandusky, Cleveland area, North Ohio, almost to Michigan. I'm here in Port Clinton just wandering around today. I love lighthouses, so I wanted to check out this lighthouse. I have a nice bronze statue here of the lighthouse keeper and his little dog buddy. And probably the smallest lighthouse that I've ever seen. Some good, interesting information about the lighthouse here. It was built in 1833, then discontinued in 1870. There wasn't enough people really traveling the river. This was a river lighthouse, and they moved it. It used to sit right somewhere back in yonder on private land. They reconstructed the river, the route of the river, and then placed it right here. Saturdays, noon to 5. Only part of the year. It only costs a couple bucks, but that's the only time that you can tour this. And one other time, there's a festival. It's actually coming up in a couple weeks where you can check out the whole lighthouse. Wouldn't take you very long, I don't assume. Can't see right underneath it. Even though it's not very big, I still like to get in there and check it out. I was actually looking around for a haunted lighthouse, and this one came up in the list, but I haven't heard any stories about it. There is a lighthouse nearby that is supposedly very haunted, but we're not going to be able to check that one or this one out on the inside today. That's okay. We have other things in the works. A nice beach here, park. Some pesky geese hanging around. It's very nice. Well, they have reconstructed a little boathouse here that looked like the boathouse that was on the property where the lighthouse was. But it's a reconstruction. It's pretty cool though. You can see the little tiny boat cover underneath, and must have been just a tiny little hangout place for the lightkeeper. Yeah. Harold Brown, Tuskegee Airman. What's in this? How this library works. Well, I have nothing to contribute today. And again, we can't go and even look in the windows here, but there it is. There's the boathouse for the lighthouse keeper. That's all you get. It's a really nice park. I've never been to Port Clinton in my life. I was reading some history on this. Early 1800s, founded, like a lot of towns around this part of the country. Some farming, a lot of water-related things, a lot of fishing. Walleye capital of the world. I'm in the mood for some walleye. I love fish. I wonder if they sell walleye at the brewery we're about to go to. We're going to go to Twin Oast Brewing Company. I've heard about Twin Oast for a long time. I think I've had their beers at some point, but it looks like a really cool spot. It's right here in Port Clinton. Let's go get some beer. They got some peaches growing here. Wow. I was not expecting that. Smoke-free, pet-free facility. Kind of surprised because they have all this land out here. Nice stage down there. Lots of room outside. Beautiful land. Amazing building. Welcome to Twin Oast Brewing Company. What a beautiful spot, huh? I guess those are oasts back there. Just guessing. Let's go get some beer. Brought my growler too, just in case. Of course I'm gonna get filled. Oh, it does work. Nice tasting room.
We have a couple of fruited beers right now. Vivat is a raspberry Berliner Weiss, a little tart. Strawberry Gozerita, that's a Goza that we tequila barrel aged with strawberry added to it.
Right on.
And then below that, Apricotaba is a summer beer we do every year. It's a apricot infused wheat beer. Little Splash just came out Friday. That's our session IPA. American Porter and Half, both really popular as well.
What's your favorite one on the menu?
Right now, my favorites, Legitimate Swells is a really good, solid IPA, and I really like Gozerita as well.
I'll try that IPA
Okay.
first. Why not? I have a feeling that this beer is going to be pretty legitimate because it's called Legitimate Swells IPA. It's a 6.3%. And that is very nice. That's a great finish. Smooth. Doesn't taste like a 6.3. It tastes like a session, really. Oh. Well, this is dangerous. It's a very good IPA. Okay, friends, I'm looking at their menus. Here you have their drink menu. They got wines and mead here as well, seltzers, other canned cocktails, and then you have their beer list here. So you can see everything they have. I think there's a couple extras they have in cans and bottles. I do notice that they have a crowler machine and some bottles available. This is what you got. I do have an appetite. So I'm looking at this food menu and I see the pretzel thing here. I always like the spent grain pretzels if they have them. I don't know if that's how they make them here, but they have a lot of options. I'm looking for walleye, but I don't see it on here. See perch, some other stuff. See if there's there's more. There's more. Some burgers, more perch. Yeah, that's about it. But good stuff. Apricot Fest? That sounds awesome. I love apricots. I also noticed that they are a scratch kitchen. Everything they use in that kitchen is locally sourced. Yeah, probably a lot from right outside of their doors here in these orchards and fields. They have a lot of land. One of the fellows was just telling me there's like 64 acres on this farm. It's a full-on farm. They spent the first 8 years that they owned this building it up, cleaning it up, and then the brewery's been open for about 6 years now, so they're doing a good job. This is an awesome place. Thanks, man. Apricotaba. We're pretty close to Catawba Island. The Apricotaba is a beer that is 5%. And I'm sure they use local apricots, as we just saw in the menu. Oh, very subtle. Excellent beer. For a fruited beer, it's a subtle apricot flavor, not sweet. Just got a good flavor to it. Wow, that's good. That's a wheat beer, for sure. Wow. Excellent beer. One of my favorite fruited beers I've ever had. It's a really nice flavor of apricot. Whoa, friends. I just saw this and I confirmed with the bartender they make their own root beer. So will it be the Shipburner, the Legitimate Swells, or the German Pilsner that I fill my growler with today? See on my growler, I don't put beer stickers on my growler. I put kite stickers. These are my friends that have kite teams. I'm flying on a kite team here at Cedar Point nearby for a little while. These are some of my friends' teams. I'll put links to all these below, but I like to switch up my hobbies. So I put my kite stickers on my beer stuff, beer stickers on my kite stuff, and so on. I ordered food about 1 minute ago and it already came out. Side of fries, cucumber salad. I've never seen cucumber salad that looked like that, but I'm gonna try it and I'm probably gonna like it. I do my best to live by the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. So I'm not gonna show you me eating this food, but I'm gonna tell you, these fries right here are killer. The cucumber salad is not my favorite I've ever had in my life, but these fries are killer. I love fries. I love these fries. Awesome.
There you go.
Thanks.
Enjoy. Probably around
Ship Burner.
Yeah, I can find
It is
No, don't
a
worry about it. It's not a big deal.
4.7%. Almost 5%. I don't think I had to go ahead and tell you that it was almost 5. If you heard me say 4.7, you would already have known that. So that was unnecessary. What is necessary is for me to tell you that this beer is very, very good. This is an extremely well balanced, great finish, not too sweet. Awesome porter. If you don't like porters, you will still like this porter because it is that good. This is excellent. Wow. If you don't like dark beers, you will like this beer because it's that good. It's excellent. Excellent porter. I might get two. Okay, friends, let's take a walk around here. Check out their swag. We got some t-shirts, some hats, and frisbees and stuff. Different colors. Cool. Oh, their water station is right next to the other swag stuff. They got some cool pint glass. I've never seen these before. These like little pint glass things, some chapstick, and more of these copper necklaces. What the heck? I see them everywhere. I got some. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretzel pin. Neat. Oh, neat. Some of their beer cans as pins. I like it. Oh, these are cool. I like these. These are my favorite glasses to drink out of. I love them. And they have more stuff. Growlers, glass growlers, and fancy ones. I like those. Thanks.
Okay.
Vivad. Vivad? I think that's how you say it. It is. Yes, I was just confirmed. And I'm going to taste it. It's 4.5 Berliner with raspberry in it, which is traditional. Kind of like in Germany, I hear it's like a kid's beer. It's usually pretty low percentage, usually lower than 4.5. It's 2%, 3%, something like that. Not a big difference. Wow. Smooth. Tastes like real fruit. Wow. That's a good one. If you like Berliners, or if you don't like Berliners, you're going to like this. This brewery kills it. They're very good at making beer. Every now and again, you come across a brewery that all the beers taste really good. Whoever's brewing it here, I don't know if they got black magic or what's going on in the brew house, but all these beers are really, really good. They're like top level. Excellent beer. Wow. One thing I don't talk about much is liquor on this channel, but I love tequila. I love it. It's my favorite of all the liquors. I just love it. I like most all the tequilas too. I like sipping on it. I'm not a shooter of it. But this beer here has been aged in tequila barrels for a year, and then they added strawberry puree to it. It's 4.7%. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
He likes
That's-
a really good dark
I've never tasted anything like that in my lifetime.
porter.
That is,
Something like that.
it's got like this oaky finish. You can tell it's tequila,
And then one
but
more.
it tastes kind of oaky, and the strawberry fits in perfectly. Wow.
So then you got one, so we got Old Ohio, Apricot, Ship Burner, and Oast Brewing.
Wow. Dangerous. This place is crazy. Really good. It's the strawberry gozerita. That's what it is, a strawberry gozerita.
There you go, let your flight right up.
Well, I was just about to close my tab, and I was just reading the coaster here. Come for the beer, stay for the experience. I think I'm going to stay for one more and take a tour of the brew house. Wow. Big space. So much fermenter space. Good grief.
Yeah.
20 barrel system, you said?
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess technically it's a 15 barrel. The boil kettle's 15 barrel, but there's the brew house here.
Wow. Nice. Lots of space. It's
Yeah.
clean. Now tell me about this. I've never
60
seen
barrel
one.
lagering tank. We just added that last year, so we can now lager 90 barrels.
Wow.
Yeah. So we have 2 lagering tanks. That was the big addition. We run through our lagers, our Oktoberfest, our Marzen goes so quickly. So
This is pretty common. I see this in a lot of breweries.
yeah,
You know, the
smaller little
test batch.
pilot system. Yeah,
I see what I like to see back here is some barrels.
yeah.
And I see some stacked up.
Yeah, try these may be tequila barrels for the next batch of Costa Rica. Yeah, mezcal barrels for the next batch of Costa Rica.
Mezcal.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
Bright tanks over here.
I love all the stainless steel.
Yeah. Yeah, these are canning. Those are canning runs from 725.
Beers to go. They got quite a few. And some barrel-aged stouts in here. They're pretty affordable. These beers are not that expensive. Not what you would expect. I've already made my way through the Pilsner pretty well. The Kelly's Island Pilsner, 4.5%. It's very good. Very good Pilsner. Of course, all the beers here are very good. So if you want a light beer, this is the way to go. They have a couple little light beers too, but the Pilsner's really nice. You can definitely drink 4 or 5 of those and still enjoy them quite a bit. I'm gonna head outside, check out the outside next. Beautiful. Well, this is a little awkward for me because I got my little leftover to-go food. My growler is already filled. And I'm really enjoying this outside area. I might want to stay for one more beer. This is awesome. I also found out they are the largest producer of apricots in the state of Ohio. And even as being the largest producer of apricots in the state of Ohio, their apricot beer here that I tried earlier and I really loved is not produced with apricots from this farm because there's not enough on this farm to make that beer. Believe it or not, they get them from somewhere else. A puree of 55 gallons has to come in for that, which they cannot produce. I'm sure the apricots go for other purposes that are better of use, but it's interesting. That apricot beer tasted awesome. And these trees look awesome. It's cool to be in an apricot orchard for the first time. Looks a lot like peaches. And in case you were wondering, like I was before I came in here, an Oast is a hop kiln. I don't believe that these were original. They're made like this, but Oasts are for hops, and they have a specific way that they kiln the hops. They dry them out before they're used in the process of brewing beer. And this is about the size of an actual Oast. Well, thanks for joining me here today at Twin Oast Brewing Company here in Port Clinton, Ohio. What a cool place. This part of Ohio is so rad to me. I didn't explore here that much when I was younger for whatever reason, but it's kind of like being in Florida and Ohio at the same time. A lot of beach communities, a lot of great breweries up here in this part, close to Lake Erie, which, well, just by looking at it, looks like the ocean to me. Lots of beaches, cool stuff. This brewery is awesome. If you're up in northern Ohio, Port Clinton, Sandusky, Cleveland area, make your way to this place. It's awesome. Thanks for joining me today, friends. I really appreciate your company here at Twin Oast Brewing Company. I'll see you at the next brewery.